What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Boy Fast Shine TV, and tonight I go my WWE Smackdown review highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch this video before you connect to me the right way. Also, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord and Threads down below in the description. And let's get started. Now, WWE Smackdown, like it will say 3 out of 10. The first time on Smackdown was good. And that's all I gotta say. But the second hour of SmackDown went downhill. It says WWE SmackDown was live in Orlando, Florida, Amway Center. Okay, let's get to it. Then, now, forever together. The WWE video leads us into the show. A video highlight what happened last Friday on SmackDown. Jey Uso was furious over his brother Jimmy Uso being taken out by Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa interrupted him. Paul Heyman told Jey Uso he discussed the rules of engagement with Roman Reigns this coming week. Jey Uso would eventually take out Solo Sikoa with a super kick. Paul Heyman down. Jey Uso threatened Paul Heyman with a chair, but Solo Sikoa thwarted the attack. Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman were left retreated. Undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns is walking backstage with Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns is on his 1,055 days as champion. We go live at the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. It is packed to the rafters. Tonight we'll hear Roman Reigns SummerSlam rules of engagement. United States Champion Austin Theories is seated at ringside. NXT superstars Wesley and Dragon Lee are shown in the crowd at ringside. Wesley lost his NXT North American Champion to Dominic Mysterio this past Tuesday. That was like 3 days ago. And now Wesley is on SmackDown smiling. If I was Wesley, I would feel so upset. I would feel pissed off. I would have confronted Dominic Mysterio right there. But it is what it is. Let me continue. Before the match begins, LA Knight makes his entrance with a microphone. Let me talk to you. The crowd is absolutely on fire for LA Knight as they chant his name. SummerSlam is right around the corner, and it's called the biggest party of the summer. Yeah, LA Knight. LA Knight wants to go to a party that involves him taking the United States Championship. Tonight we see some stepping stones action. 3 men are in the way, but they go down one by one. They be saying his name. LA Knight, yeah. Okay, so we get the WWE United States Championship Invitational Fatal 4-Way match. Rey Mysterio versus Sheamus versus Cameron Grimes versus LA Knight. This was a good match. Okay, but they should have gave this match to LA Knight. The winner of this match will face Santos Escobar next week on SmackDown. The winner of that match will face Austin Theory for the United States Champion. Okay, excuse me. The bell rings, a brawl breaks out. Rey Mysterio and Cameron Grimes concentrate on each other, while LA Knight and Sheamus go at it. Cameron Grimes knocks Rey Mysterio out of the ring. LA Knight knocks Sheamus off the apron into the commentary table. Cameron Grimes tries to attack LA Knight, but LA Knight gets the better of him and sends him over the top rope. The crowd loudly chants his name again. Commercial break. Excuse me. We return from the break to see Sheamus running over LA Knight with shoulder tackles. At ringside, Cameron Grimes sends Rey Mysterio into the lead barricade in the ring. LA Knight clotheslines Sheamus down for a 1 count. Sheamus quickly stuns LA Knight with a punch to the midsection. To the midsection. Followed by a rolling forearm senton. Roman fireman's carry senton. The crowd roots LA Knight on. Sheamus sends LA Knight into the ropes. LA Knight ducks a clothesline and takes Sheamus down with a back elbow. Sheamus pulls himself up on the ropes and sends LA Knight to the apron. Sheamus elbows LA Knight down. Um, Cameron Grimes attacks Sheamus from behind, but Sheamus knocks him into the ropes. LA Knight looks like he was supposed to be hit, but he wasn't ready. Rey Mysterio then sends Cameron Grimes um, back into the ropes. This time, Cameron Grimes hits LA Knight, sending him to the ringside. Sheamus and Mysterio hit LA Knight and Cameron Grimes respectfully with 10 beats of the battery. Sheamus and Mysterio high five in the ring from before Rey Mysterio tries to blindside him. Sheamus excuse me. Sheamus stays standing and pulls Mysterio to his feet. Sheamus scoops Mysterio up, but Mysterio slides off and drop kicks him in the knee to put him into the position. Rey Mysterio hits the ropes for the 619, but Sheamus countered with a Tour World backbreaker. Sheamus puts Mysterio on his shoulders, but Cameron Grimes takes him out with a diving clothesline off the top rope. Cameron Grimes is fired up and starts kicking Sheamus and Mysterio in the chest. LA Knight enters the ring and Cameron Grimes greets him with a step up enzuigiri. Rey Mysterio tries to attack Cameron Grimes, but Cameron Grimes plants him with a side slam. Cameron Grimes covers Rey Mysterio, but Sheamus pulls him off and punches him in the corner. Sheamus lifts Cameron Grimes, but Cameron Grimes slides off and kicks him against the ropes. Cameron Grimes hits the ropes, but Sheamus hits a clothesline. Sheamus follows up with an Irish curse backbreaker on Cameron Grimes. LA Knight goes after Sheamus, but Sheamus sends him out of the ring. LA Knight pulls Sheamus out of the ring and backs him into the apron. LA Knight then hits a back suplex on the apron. LA Knight then attacks Cameron Grimes. Rey Mysterio hits LA Knight with a baseball slide and gets him in the ring. Rey Mysterio goes to the top rope, but LA Knight sweeps the feet. LA Knight goes for a superplex, but Sheamus cuts it off. Sheamus climbs the ropes, but he slips off to the canvas. Cameron Grimes charges Sheamus, but Sheamus gets him in a powerbomb position. Sheamus then powerbombs Cameron Grimes, who grabs LA Knight and slams him down as LA Knight superplexes Mysterio. Nice. Commercial break. We come back from the break to see Cameron Grimes slams Rey Mysterio and picks up a 2 count. LA Knight and Sheamus take each other out at ringside with a nasty double clothesline in the ring. Cameron Grimes gets Rey Mysterio in the electric chair position. Rey Mysterio pulls him over the top rope, but Cameron Grimes keeps him on his shoulders. Rey Mysterio then counters with a Hurricanrana into Austin Theory's chair. Austin Theory just managed to get out of the way. Austin Theory yells at Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio grabs Cameron Grimes and Sheamus wipes him out with a diamond double clothesline off the top rope to the floor. Sheamus sends Cameron Grimes into the barricade. Before going after Rey Mysterio, Sheamus sends Mysterio to the lead barricade. Sheamus snaps LA Knight off the top rope and gets in the ring. Sheamus hits a top rope diving clothesline on LA Knight. Rey Mysterio runs into the ring, but Sheamus hits him with a power slam. Sheamus hits LA Knight with white noise for a near fall. Sheamus goes to the corner and signals for the end. The crowd starts booing. Sheamus, who usually is a fan favorite, but everyone is super into LA Knight tonight. Sheamus goes for a bro kick on LA Knight, but LA Knight counters into a slam. LA Knight covers, but Rey Mysterio dives on him to break it up. Sheamus pushes LA Knight into a super kick from Cameron Grimes. Sheamus then annihilates Cameron Grimes with a vicious knee to the face. LA Knight, it says LA Knight props up and hits Sheamus with the inverted death volley driver. LA Knight covers, but Rey Mysterio breaks it up. Rey Mysterio charges Cameron Grimes, but Cameron Grimes catches him with the collision curse. Cameron Grimes covers, but Rey Mysterio kicks out. It looks like LA Knight was late getting the breakup, the pin. Rey Mysterio soon catches LA Knight with the 619 to the midsection. Rey Mysterio kicks Cameron Grimes back and goes to the top rope. Cameron Grimes cuts Rey Mysterio off and goes for a superplex. Sheamus attacks Cameron Grimes with some stiff clothes to the spine. Sheamus has Cameron Grimes in the electric chair position. Cameron Grimes slides off, but Rey Mysterio hits them with a double hurricanrana in the middle, into the middle rope. Rey Mysterio hits them both with a double 619. Sheamus rolls out of the ring. Rey Mysterio hits Cameron Grimes with a springboard splash and covers, but Austin Theory pulls Rey Mysterio out of the ring. Austin Theory sends Rey Mysterio into the steel steps. Santos Escobar runs down and attacks Austin Theory, and Austin Theory brawl into the crowd and to the back. In the ring, LA Knight hits Cameron Grimes with a big elbow drop. Sheamus then hits LA Knight with a bro kick. Cameron Grimes catches Sheamus with a cave-in. Rey Mysterio then hits Cameron Grimes with a hurricanrana into a cradle for the win. The winner of the match, Rey Mysterio. Now, this fatal four-way match, this was a good match, but they should have gave this match to LA Knight. But like I said, WWE needs to pull the trigger on LA Knight, and that's all I gotta say. But this was a good match to kick off SmackDown. Good match, good fatal four-way match. But this should have been LA Knight. Rey Mysterio will face his protege and LWO stablemate Santos Escobar in the United States Championship Invitational Finals next week on SmackDown. Santos Escobar returns to the ring and celebrates with Rey Mysterio. They shake hands to embrace before they do battle next week. Okay. We look at Brock Lesnar's vicious attack on Cody Rhodes this past Monday. Next, commercial break. The Cavinder twins of NXT are showing at ringside, even though they haven't debuted on NXT yet. Jay Uso's walking backstage. Also showing backstage are Tony D'Angelo, Chandler Lorenzo, and the Creed Brothers, all of NXT. United States Champion Austin Theory walks up to WWE official Adam Pearce. Austin Theory is furious as Santos Escobar attacked him and wants a match against him tonight. Adam Pearce says it should be for the United States Championship. Austin Theory says Escobar doesn't deserve a title match. Adam Pearce says make the match official. So we replay Brock Lesnar recently attacked Cody Rhodes last Monday on Raw and accepts his SummerSlam challenge. NXT Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams are showing at ringside. They show him backstage. Okay. Charlotte Flair makes her entrance. She'll be in action against Miss Money in the Bank, Io Sky next. Commercial break. NXT Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton is watching this match from ringside. Replay our showing of Charlotte Flair helping to twerk at Money in the Bank, cashing by Io Sky, only for Charlotte Flair to wind up spearing Bianca Belair accidentally. Asuka then spat mist into Bayley's eyes. Bayley will be on commentary for the next match. So we get Charlotte Flair versus Io Sky. And this match right here was okay. But I'm just not okay. I'm just saying this match was pretty good. I'm saying this match was pretty good. The bell rings, they lock up. Charlotte Flair powers Io Sky in the corner. Io Sky climbs the second rope and jumps down for an arm drag, but Charlotte Flair counters with a cartwheel. They lock up again, and Charlotte Flair pulls her into a side headlock. Io Sky pushes her off, but Charlotte Flair shoulder tackles her. Charlotte Flair hits the ropes, so Io Sky drops down. Charlotte Flair does two cartwheels and shows Io Sky up. Io Sky hits the ropes, so Charlotte Flair leapfrog her, but drop it down. Io Sky cartwheels over her twice. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, as they say. In the 15 years, I don't think I ever lose that in a recap. Anyway, Charlotte Flair and Io Sky hit the ropes. Io Sky drop kicks her in the knee to take her down. Charlotte Flair blocks another kick and takes the genius of the Io Sky down. Io Sky soon boosts Charlotte Flair back and punches away at her. Io Sky sends Charlotte Flair into the corner, but Charlotte Flair rolls up the turnbuckles. and boost Io Sky down a lot of her legendary father, Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair goes to the top rope and connects with a flying crossbody block on Io Sky. Charlotte Flair attacks Io Sky in the corner and goes for a slam, but Io Sky slides off and drop kicks Charlotte Flair in the knee. Io Sky knocks Charlotte Flair back and hits a springboard drop kick for a 1 count. Um, Io Sky isn't happy. Charlotte Flair catches her with a waistlock, but Io Sky runs out of the ring and snaps her off the bottom rope. Io Sky goes for a jaw kick, but Charlotte Flair avoids it. Charlotte Flair goes for a plancha, but Bailey distracts her. Io Sky avoids the plancha and hits Charlotte Flair with a hurricanrana on the floor. Commercial break. We come back from the break to see Charlotte Flair and Bailey jaw jacking. Charlotte Flair gets Io Sky in the ring and attacks the left leg. Io Sky avoids a knee to the leg and hits Charlotte Flair with a running double knee in the corner. Io Sky covers for a 2 count. Io Sky applies him on a fly crossface, but Charlotte Flair powers up and hits a back suplex. Charlotte Flair and Io Sky began trading punches before Io Sky drop kicks her in the injured knee again. Io Sky sends her into the ropes, but she lowers her head and eats a kick. Charlotte Flair hits her family's famous chop to the chest. Io Sky charges, but Charlotte Flair catches her and walks around the ring with her before hitting a follow-away slam. Charlotte Flair keeps up and is fired up. Charlotte Flair hits a cartwheel into a clothesline for a near fall. Io Sky avoids an avalanche in the corner, but Charlotte Flair soon hits her with a reverse STO into the turnbuckle. Charlotte Flair puts Io Sky on the top rope and rocks her with a strike. Bailey gets up from commentary and distracts Charlotte Flair. Io Sky bounces Flair off the top rope, top turnbuckle and hits a sunset flip into a sit-out powerbomb for a near fall. Suddenly, Shotzi appears on the Titantron calling for Bailey as scissors are her cutting hair. Bailey looks worried and starts looking around all paranoid. Bailey walks off and apologizes to Io Sky. Io Sky isn't happy about that. Io Sky goes to the top rope, but Charlotte Flair rips her off. Charlotte Flair charges, but Io Sky sends her head first into the middle rope turnbuckle. Io Sky goes for the over the moonsault, but Charlotte Flair moves. Charlotte Flair goes for a moonsault, but Io Sky gets a boot up. Io Sky hits a head scissors into a crossface. Charlotte Flair fights it, so Io Sky rolls her for the pin in a 2 count. Charlotte Flair then rolls Io Sky up for a 2 count. Io Sky avoids a big boot and hang her leg up on the top rope before snapping it. Io Sky goes to the top rope and goes for her missile drop kick, but Charlotte Flair catches her and applies a lion tamer. Io Sky gets a roll her up for a 2 count. Io Sky quickly rocks Charlotte Flair with a baseball drop kick. And I must say, Io Sky has the best moonsault in WWE better than Charlotte Flair. So Io Sky's moonsault is way better than Charlotte Flair. I don't care what nobody say. But let me continue. Both women take a few moments to recover before Io Sky lets out a primal scream. Io Sky punches away at Charlotte Flair before hitting the ropes. Charlotte Flair quickly spears Io Sky down for a 2 count. Io Sky soon connects with a inside cradle for a 2 count. Charlotte Flair hits a German suplex into a bridge for a 2 count. Io Sky rolls Charlotte Flair up and hits a vicious double stomp in the midsection, knocking all the breath out of the queen. Charlotte Flair weakly elbows her back and pulls herself up to the middle rope. Io Sky attacks the injured knee and uppercuts her. Io Sky goes to the top rope, and the crowd chants "Let's go, Io Sky." Io Sky hits the top rope hurricanrana into a cover. Charlotte Flair knocks out and rolls her up for a 2 count. Io Sky then rolls a cover for her 2 count. Charlotte Flair his natural selection on Miss Money in the Bank for the win. The winner of the match, Charlotte Flair. This was a pretty good match. Charlotte Flair gets to her feet in victory, but WWE Women's Champion Asuka attacks her from behind with a German suplex. Asuka hits a running knee to the face before applying an armbar. The referee pulls her off, and Asuka celebrates with her title. In 2 weeks, Asuka will defend her title against Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair in a triple threat match at SummerSlam. I was waiting for Bianca Belair to show up on SmackDown, but it didn't happen. Replay out showing of Dominic Mysterio defeating Wes Lee, with much help from the Judgment Day, to win the NXT North American Champion this past Tuesday. Kayla Braxton is backstage with NXT North American Champion Dirty Dom Mysterio and Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. Dominic Mysterio says he wants to show his deadbeat dad what a real champion looks like, even if his father wins his match next week and goes on to win the United States champion. He'll only be the champion of the United States. Dominic is the champion in all of the North America with 23 countries. Butch of the Brawler Brutes walk up to him. Butch wants Dominic Mysterio to put the title on the line against him tonight. Dominic Mysterio says it is not dressed to compete. WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, WWE Hall of Famer and NXT authority figure Shawn Michaels walks up. HBK says that sounds like an excellent match for SmackDown and makes it official. And who books this? Shawn Michaels is not the GM of NXT. So Vince McMahon had to book this. Anyway, that right there just pissed me off. That segment pissed me off. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns is seated looking very pensive backstage with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa looking at him, watching his every move. Roman Reigns looks up and stares at Solo Sikoa, who eventually looks away. Roman Reigns will make a decision on discussing Jey Uso's SummerSlam challenge later tonight. United States Champion Austin Theory makes his way to the ring. He'll face Santos Escobar next. Commercial break. Bayley pulls Miss Money in the Bank, Io Sky in the locker room and says they need to go. Bayley's lunch is destroyed with a pair of scissors, stabbing a picture of her in the chest. Bayley is terrified of Shotzi. So we get a non-title match. United States Champion Austin Theory versus Santos Escobar. This match was garbage. This match was garbage. Okay. The bell rings. They quickly lock up. Theory backs Escobar in the corner, but Escobar quickly fights out. Austin Theory lifts Escobar, but he slides off and draw kicks him down. Escobar caught him pretty snug with that. Theory soon gets Escobar in the corner and stomps him down. Theory connects with a testable vertical suplex for a 2 count. Theory taunts the crowd, but Escobar makes him pay with some punches. Theory wipes Escobar to the corner, but Escobar pops out and hits a hurricanrana. Escobar pulls Theory up, but Theory drops him with a DDT for a 2 count. Theory puts Escobar in the corner and stomps him. Escobar fights back and hits the United States Champion with the traditional 10 punches for a 2 count. Escobar covers again, but Theory kicks out at 1. Theory stunts Escobar with a kick to the midsection. Escobar hits the ropes and rolls Theory up before going for a submission. Theory gets out, so Escobar glosses him over the top rope. Escobar hits the ropes, but Theory moves. Escobar puts the breaks. I'm sorry, I said brackets. Escobar puts the brakes on and pulls on the turnbuckle. I had to correct myself on that. Commercial break. We return from the break to see Theory whip Escobar to the corner before hitting a backbreaker for a near fall. Theory slaps the mat in frustration. Moments ago, Theory hits Escobar with a with his rolling thunder drop kick. Theory goes to the apron and the crowd boos him. Theory tries to suplex Escobar, but of the ring, out of the ring, but Escobar fights it. Escobar then knocks Theory off the ring. Knocks Theory off. I'm sorry. Escobar then knocks Theory off the apron with a step up insecurity. That's what I was trying to say. Escobar hits the ropes and absolutely crushes Theory with a suicide dive. Theory tries to go over the commentary table on the bump, but he got hung up a bit. Escobar chases chases Theory into the ring and hits him with a pair of diamond clotheslines. Escobar catches the champion with a running hurricane. Theory soon draws him on the apron, but Escobar knocks him back with a forearm and a kick. Escobar comes off the top rope with a big crossbody block for a near fall. Escobar sets up for a phantom driver, but Theory slides off and clips the knee before striking him for a near fall. Theory catches Escobar with a nasty fisherman's buster neckbreaker over the knee for a near fall. Theory lifts Escobar for an A-town, but Escobar slides off and boots him back. Theory stumbles to the corner, so Escobar puts him on the top rope. Escobar climbs, but Theory shoves him off. Escobar quickly raises back up. Theory standing on the top turnbuckle. Theory thinks he got the better of him, but Escobar catches him with an insane super hurricane. Escobar makes the LWO signal before running double knees. Escobar follows up with a phantom driver and pins the United States champion. The winner of the match, Santos Escobar. Okay, that was the garbage match. Bobby Lashley is backstage with the NXT champion, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Bobby Lashley says he was hoping to see them. So we get the NXT North American champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, makes his way to the ring alongside Mommy Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. He'll make his first title defense against Bush next. Commercial break. Replay on showing of Rich Holland turning Elton Prince and Pretty Deadly inside out with a shoulder tackle last week on SmackDown. Prince separated his shoulder on the landing, will be out a while. Prince still fought through the injury and pinned Rich Holland to win the match for Pretty Deadly. So we get the NXT North American Championship. Dirty Dominic Mysterio, accompanied by Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley versus Butch. Now this match right here, I ain't gonna lie. This was a squash match. They lock up and Butch piles Mysterio to the ropes. Mysterio takes Butch down and stomps him. Mysterio hooks the head for a side headlock. Butch wipes him off, drops down, leapfrog him, and drops down again. Before hitting a clothesline, Butch takes Mysterio down and starts doing some joint manipulation. Butch sends the fingers and twists his ears. Butch bends Mysterio's arm and stumps it. Mysterio goes to the corner and boots him back. Butch quickly comes back with a hammer latte down before stumping the head a few times. Butch snaps Mysterio's fingers and applies an armbar, but Mysterio gets to his feet. The rope breaks to the excuse me. Mysterio snaps Butch on the top rope. Rhea runs over and hands Mysterio a steel chain before distracting the referee. Rich Hollis runs down and rips the chain out of Rey Mysterio's hand. Butch hits an X-Press for a near fall. Rhea Ripley looks worried. Commercial break. We come back from the break to see Mysterio hit Butch with a slingshot, senton for a 2 count. Butch punches away at Rey Mysterio on the kick out. Mysterio punches back and applies a chinlock. Kid Wilson brings Elton Prince out in a wheelchair. Elton Prince's shoulder was separated, not his legs. Pretty Deadly hates the Brawler Brutes. In the ring, Butch kicks away at Rey Mysterio and drops a knee on his arm. Butch punches Mysterio down and hits a running kick to the chest. Ripley shouts at Michael Cole over his commentary. Mysterio pulls Bush's throat first into the middle rope. Bush sidesteps him before he hits a 619, a double stomp, and dump stomps and hands. Bush takes Mysterio down for a near fall. All ringside, excuse me. At ringside, Pretty Deadly yells at Rich Holland's Kit Wilson attack Holland. Holland shakes it off, and Butch runs out to attack Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson runs away, leaving a wheelchair. Bond Prince Elton Prince between Butch and Rich Hollis. Prince begins to looks like he's going to to sweep. Um, Elton Prince is miraculously healed and runs off. Rich Hollins chases after him. Bush kicks Mysterio back from the apron, but Ripley soon chance blocks the knee. Mysterio sends Butch head first into the ring post. Mysterio pulls him. Mysterio pulls him into the ring and covers, but they too close to the ropes. The referee won't count the pin. Mysterio pulls him away from the ropes and covers him for the win. The winner of the match is still your NXT North American champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. This was terrible. The ending was terrible. The match and the ending was terrible. Next week on SmackDown, which will be back on Fox, we'll see Rey Mysterio battle Santos Escobar in the finals of the United States Championship Invitational. Carl Anderson will also battle Karrion Kross, which that match is going to be squash. Jey Uso makes his way to the ring. Commercial break. So we get the SummerSlam rules of engagement. This segment was good. This segment was good. I ain't gonna lie, chat. This segment was good. We come back from the break to see Jey Uso pacing in the ring. The ring is decorated with a red carpet. There is a long table and two chairs. One on each side to the table. Well, of the table. Undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring alongside the Wise Man, his special counsel Paul Heyman, and the enforcer Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns looks down the ramp and into the ring to see his own family member, cousin Jey Uso, staring at him, waiting to hear the rules of his opportunity to take the title off his cousin. Roman Reigns gets in the ring with Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman and holds his title up, and protagonist goes off. Paul Heyman is holding the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship, which comprise the entirely of the single championship belt around Roman Reigns' waist. But why is Roman Reigns holding three championships? That don't make any sense. Roman Reigns grabs a microphone and looks around. Roman Reigns holds the microphone and says, "Orlando, acknowledge me." The crowd roars with a mixed reaction, but everyone is making a noise and has an opinion. Roman Reigns maneuvers his chair and sits at the head of this table, signifying that he still considers himself the head of the table. Roman Reigns is nearly sitting next to Jey Uso. Um, sitting next to sitting next. I'm sorry, it says sitting next to Jey Uso. Hold on, let me go back, chat. Let me go back. Yeah, let me go back, chat. Hold on, give me a few moments. Uh, so yeah, we right here, chat. I found it. I found the chat. Hold on, give me a few moments. Okay, it says it right here. Let me start over from that. SummerSlam rules of engagement. We come back from the break to see Jey Uso pacing in the ring. The ring is decorated with a red carpet. There is a long table and two chairs, one on each side of the table. The WWE Undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns makes his way to the ring. ring alongside the wise man, his special counsel Paul Heyman, um, and the enforcer Solo Sequoia. Roman Reigns down looks down the ramp into the ring to see his own family member, cousin Jey Uso, um, staring back at him, waiting to hear the rules of his opportunity to title, takes the title off his cousin. Roman Reigns gets in the ring with Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman and holds his title up with pyrotechnics goes off. Paul Heyman is holding the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship, which comprise entirely of the single championship belt around Roman Reigns' waist. But why is Roman Reigns holding three championships? That still doesn't make sense. But anyway, let me continue. Roman Reigns grabs the microphone and looks around. Roman Reigns holds the microphone and says, Orlando, acknowledge me. The crowd roars with a mixed reaction, but everyone is making a noise and has an opinion. Roman Reigns maneuvers his chair and sits at the head of the table, signifying that he still considers himself the head of the table. Roman Reigns is nearly sitting next to Jey Uso. Roman Reigns asks if Jey Uso still wants to do this. Is Jey sure about this? Jey looks conflicted before saying, I still want to do this. I'm supposed to do this. You're making me do this because you call the shots. Jimmy Uso's in the hospital, and now Roman Reigns, I gotta get you. Roman Reigns goes and calls him Little Jey. Um, isn't going to get him because he doesn't get it. Jey Uso is just a soldier, a pawn in this game. Roman Reigns slaps the microphone down and pulls the contract over. Roman Reigns laughs until he hears the crowd going, Uso. Roman Reigns signs the contract for a championship match at SummerSlam. Jey Uso grabs the contract and rips it up. Jey Uso says they don't need a contract. This contract is written in blood. This is Tribal's comeback now. Roman Reigns looks lost and through. Roman Reigns asks if the elders know about this. Jey Uso says it was their idea. Jey Uso says Tribal comeback means anything goes. If he wants to light him up with a stick, he can. Hit him with a chair or put his through an announcer table. He like to. He might even grab that lady's slippers and hit him with it. The crowd cheers. Solo Sequoia puts his head down. Roman Reigns tells Orlando and Little J to shut their mouths. The tribal chief is talking now. Roman Reigns says this is not this first rodeo. He runs this place for a decade now. Roman Reigns puts the undisputed WWE Universal Championship on the table and says it doesn't mean anything to him. Roman Reigns wants to fight now. Jey Uso reiterates that it is tribal combat now. The crowd chants something vulgar, vulgar that gets censored. That gets censored. Roman Reigns looks emotional and slowly removes the leather from around his neck. Roman Reigns puts the lead on the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and Jey stands in front of the table and shake hands before putting their heads together. Roman Reigns looks into Jey's eyes before walking off. As he leaves the ring, Solo Sikoa flips over the table and grabs Jey Uso for a Samoan spike. Roman Reigns quickly stops Solo Sikoa from hitting the move. Jey's dead super kicks Solo Sikoa out of the ring. Now that was clean right there. A very serious Roman Reigns looks at Jey Uso before walking off again. Jey looks intensely after his cousin Paul Heyman, knowing what tribal comeback means, looks very unsure. Roman Reigns is putting his his undisputed WWE Universal Championship on the line at SummerSlam. But it looks like he also put in the title off the Tribal Chief, one of the line. It'll be tribal comeback for the undisputed Universal Champion un, WWE undisputed WWE Universal Champion between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso at SummerSlam in 2 weeks. Next week on SmackDown, Rey Mysterio battles Santos Escobar in the finals for the United States Championship Invitational match, and WWE Smackdown goes off the air. But like I said, SmackDown will say 3 out of 10, and that's all I gotta say. But like I said, Showstopper TV said this so many times. Don't be surprised if Jey Uso is the only person can beat Roman Reigns. Jey Uso's gonna walk out with the championship. But you gotta beware of Damian Priest. If Damian Priest comes out of nowhere and cashing his Money in the Bank contract on Jey Uso and pins him, it pins Jey Uso, Damian Priest is gonna win the title. But like I said, SmackDown, the first hour of SmackDown was good. The Fatal 4-Way match was good. The ending was good until the second hour of SmackDown went downhill. So SmackDown gets a 3 out of 10, and I give it a SmackDown was a solid show. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE SmackDown review and highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what are your thoughts on WWE SmackDown. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video the right way before you connect to me the right way. Follow my social, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video. And I go live 3 days a week on YouTube on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord, and threads down below in the description. And if I don't have nothing to do tomorrow, I will go live on Twitch. And that's all I gotta say. And I need to work on my schedule when I go live on Twitch. So every Saturday on Twitch, every Saturday I'll go live on Twitch. How about that? That's all I gotta say. But anyway, this will be Boy Faction on TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.